Welcome to another edition of In the Spotlight, brought to you by Parking Network. Today we have the pleasure of hosting Ole Amundsen, CEO of Fast Travel, who will be sharing valuable insights into the innovative solutions Fast Travel is bringing to the airport industry. Stay tuned as we explore how their technology is enhancing the traveler experience and optimizing airport operations. Thank you, Ole, for joining me today. Great to be having a chat.
Thanks for having me, Manoj.
So for the audience that are hearing Fast Travel for the first time, could you provide us with a short introduction?
Yeah, first of all, I'm Ole Amundsen. I'm the CEO of Fast Travel. It's a taxi management system and a taxi booking system for mostly targeted to airports and large transportation hubs.
Now, is it a software solution, or do you perhaps offer a complete portfolio with also hardware products?
Yeah, great question. We can do the entire spectrum, but at the core of it, it's a software. It's a booking solution. So we can work with existing TMSs, taxi management systems that are at airports through the airport itself or the parking operator, and we will supercharge it with our booking solutions.
What would you say is the problem or challenge that you're looking to solve at airports?
The problem we're looking to solve is, I think, the primary target for us was always the passengers. How can they meet the taxi line, the taxi queue, and have a great experience, not feeling the uncertainty and not really have a good choice of who to ride with. That's what we wanted to solve. And also solving the driver experience, like how can you be there when you're sitting there for hours in a queue waiting together with all of the others, but you have no clue who you're picking up and where they're going until they're there, and that causes friction. If you have if you waited for 4 hours and the passenger is just going to the hotel nearby, you don't have a good day. So, and that can cause, in some places, they cause passenger rejection. So that also taps into the customer experience on the passenger side again.
So would you say this is built for the passengers or more so airports? Could you expand on who you find to be your customers in the industry?
The ones that assign us the mission would normally be the airport, like help us handle the taxi management system, but we're mostly targeting the customer experience or passenger experience. So I would say that's the primary, though there are the three parties: the airport drivers and the passengers that we're all helping.
And can you tell me a bit when it comes to the system that you provide? Is it dynamic? So can airport operators make changes quite quickly based on what is happening?
We do. I think the system will also depend on the market you're in. In some places you can choose different pricing as a differentiator. Others you would more have the brands or the type of cars. But our system is very, very dynamic. So if you can change prices, there should be higher prices when the demand is very high because you need more taxis in there. You should never run out of taxis. That's very important. And when there's not that much, you can compete more on lower prices. But other times it's more like if you have invested in a nice bigger car, you should be able to differentiate yourself. You should be able to show yourself. A traveler with a lot of luggage should pick you and not a small sedan and ending up with the luggage on their lap. So it's basically about that freedom of choice and letting the taxi drivers differentiate themselves.
Right, so the customer experience, of course, is quite important, as that can have a large impact on the possibilities of future visits. So partnerships and cooperations in the industry can be quite vital to providing a good solution. Can you tell me a bit about the companies you work with and are perhaps looking to work with in the future?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked, Manoj. This is a really important topic to us. We cooperate with the parking companies because we are not into the parking space. We're into the taxi management system space for the airports, and often this is embedded in the parking tenders. So the parking companies need to compete on TMSs, and we'd love to cooperate with you. Even if you already have a TMS, we can work with that. We don't have to replace everything. We'll add the booking capabilities and then the know-how on that one, supercharging your TMS. And also for the parking companies that don't have it, then obviously we can build that entire infrastructure too. At the basis of it, there's the software, and we got some infrastructure around it. And we work in Norway. We work closely with a few companies. We talk with Alcoa and with One Park. We're also meeting them in Europe. We're talking to others, and we're happy to talk to more.
Would you then say that a good taxi management system can have a strong impact on other services that an airport provides, let's say like parking?
Yeah, I think also like oftentimes the taxis they consume a lot of the lucrative square meters that are close to the airport. And all the taxi does, they don't need to be there. Some of them can be moved out. So that's like maybe there's an opportunity to negotiate with the airports on using that space differently. But most of the time, the airports they look to the parking companies to also handle the taxis. So we'll help you.
I know that a lower carbon footprint has been a major topic for airports recently. Is this something that fast travel has an impact on as well?
Yeah, I'm passionate about this thing. It's a huge problem. And I like it when the people also choose it actively. And when it comes to taxis, what we've seen is that simply adding the choice of like, I want to ride with a zero emission car, like an electric car. We saw that at Oslo Airport, where we operate, the biggest airport in Norway with 22 million passengers a year, the portion of electric cars went from 15% to 65%, simply through being able to choose electric.
Interesting. And looking ahead to the future, what is a vision you see for fast travel?
Fast travel, we would love to see more partners in the parking space so that we can grow globally together with you.
Awesome. Wish you all the best on the growth path. Thank you again, Ole, for your time today.
Thanks, Manoj. Happy to be here.
Thank you all for tuning into this video. If you found this discussion to be interesting and wish to stay updated with more industry insights, don't forget to keep an eye on parking.net and subscribe to our weekly newsletter as well. We have more engaging interviews lined up that you won't want to miss. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to welcoming you back soon.